Hi, I'm Dr. Alan Widener from MassageChairLeaf.com, and today is our bi-weekly massage chair industry update for Wednesday, September 14th, 2016. We've got lots of good stuff to cover today. I apologize for taking so long to get this update out, but I guess Microsoft had an update on their 10, Microsoft 10, and the update rendered all webcams useless. Or as they said, it killed all the webcams. So I couldn't figure out why my webcam wasn't working. I went to a local store here to have it looked at and figure out if I needed to get a new webcam. Well, they told me that the new update from Windows 10, which I just uploaded before trying to record my last industry update, it rendered it useless. So we were using a different device. We're using my camcorder that I usually use for my massage chair videos. But anyways, I apologize for taking so long to get to you. We got a lot of stuff to cover, so I'm not going to go into the stock status because everything's pretty much in stock, and if there's something out of stock, I'm not aware of it, so I'm not even going to go into that. But we'll start off by talking about Osaki Titan. Now, Osaki Titan has made some changes recently in new models and discontinuing old models and some price changes. I'm just going to go over those with you. The discontinued models are the Titan TP Pro 8300, the Titan TP Pro 8400. I do have my floor model here for sale. That's why it's still up on our website. But you can get the TP 8400, which is an L-track chair it's regularly $29.95 for $19.95, and you can have the warranty transferred. It's all good. The chair's in fantastic shape. But if you want that chair, let me know. As soon as I sell that floor model, we'll be taking off the whole chair off the site. Also, the Osaki OS 7075R, thank heavens. That one's gone. And the Apex Lotus is gone. The Apex Regal is gone. And the Osaki 7200 CR is gone. And the CR is just like the 7200H, but with foot rollers. The 7200H still is here. They're still carrying that one. Now, Osaki has introduced some new models. They've introduced the Titan Summit, which is the exact same chair as the Titan Alpine, but instead of having shoulder airbags behind the shoulders, which is what the Alpine has, the Summit has them on the side, which you'll see quite popular now on most massage chairs. They have the airbag housing on the side with airbags that inflate to the side or front of the shoulders. Well, the Alpine has it behind the shoulders, which is kind of brilliant if you've got broad shoulders or a big-bodied person. You don't have to worry about fitting inside that housing. Well, the Summit adds the side airbag, shoulder airbag instead of the rear side airbag or the rear shoulder airbags, and that price is going to be $300 more. But here's the deal: they've decreased the price of the Titan Alpine down to $39.95 from $54.95. So it's a significant savings. But the new Summit is going to be $300 more than that, $42.95. Good to know. Incidentally, they've dropped the price of the Osaki OS 4D JP Premium Pro. I don't know. They got the funkiest names for these two Japanese chairs, but the 4D, we call it the 4D and the 4S. The 4D, they dropped the price down to $49.95, and the 4S, they've dropped it down to $69.95. So they've dropped it down $1,000 in both cases. Now, they've also added a chair called the Osaki OS 4000 LS, which is part of that 4000 series, which was basically, the 4000 was the chair that really put Osaki on the map. Now, they sell the Osaki 4000 at Costco, I think, for $1,900 or something. It's a good deal, but it doesn't have foot rollers, doesn't have the additional airbags that the 4000T had. But we just sold our 4000T model to make room for some of these newer models. And the 4000 LS is an extended roller track version of the 4000, but a nicer body, newer body. It's got foot rollers, it's got airbags galore, it's got everything you need. It's a very nice chair, and that one is retailing for $34.95. It's regularly $39.95, but we have the $500 instant savings on the website, $34.95. The Osaki TP 8500 is a chair that looks just like the Titan TP 8400. As a matter of fact, it's replacing it. It's the same price, $29.95, but it has a few extra features, and I can't for the life of me remember what those features are, but it does have some additional features. But it's still the same price, and it's a little. It looks very similar to the old to the 8400, but with a little bit more of a hip style, if you will. And then the Osaka Maxim, which we just got in our showroom here, and it's a smaller chair, but it'll fit up to 6'4" and down to like 5 feet nothing. And that chair is regularly $39.95. There's a $700 instant savings that brings it down to $32.95. And the Osaka Maxim is a nice chair. It's got good foot rollers. It's got a touch screen remote, which is cool. It's a bigger one, so it's easy to see. Great for old people like me, or older people like me. It also has the L-track, which is nice. And it has a 47-inch L-track that goes down to the top of the hamstrings. Anyways, that Maxim's a nice chair. Good foot rollers, good back massage, easy to use remote. It's got zero gravity, whatever. But it's got Bluetooth technology as well, so you can hook up your phone through Bluetooth to play your music over the speakers. And the speakers are kind of cool. They're on the side of each ear, but they have a blue light ring around the speaker, and they give you that chromotherapy feel. Anyways, and that chair I said was $32.95, and that's about it for Osaki Titan. Pretty cool. Lots of changes over there as far as models go. And Osaki always brings in new models and discontinues models. They kind of have probably too many models if you add them all up. But anyways, they're smart to keep the ones that sell and wise to get rid of the ones that don't. And that's what they're doing. They're cleaning house. I'd like to talk a little bit about Inada. Now, Inada, they just had a sale. It ended just at the end of Labor Day, where we had a free extended warranty on the Dreamwave, $1,000 off on the Flex 3S, $500 off on the Yumi. And the Yumi, they're discontinuing, by the way. I just sold my floor model here, and I think that is pretty much done. The Yumi is not going to be sold anymore. But anyways, Inada was just recently named for the third year in a row as a member of the list of the Inc. 5000, which is a list of the fastest growing private companies in the United States. It started in 1982. It's become, as they say here, a hallmark of entrepreneurial success. The average company on the Inc. 5000 list achieved a mind-boggling 3-year growth of 433%. That is mind-boggling. That's a significant growth jump in 3 years. Aggregate revenue is $200 billion. That's billion with a B. And they've created over 640,000 jobs, or 8% of all jobs created in the entire economy during that 3-year period. So that is pretty cool. So congratulations to Inada, who has been once again named to that Inc. 5000 list. And I'll tell you, I know Cliff, he's the president over there at Inada USA, great guy. The company's a great company. They take good care of the customers. They're a high class organization. They sell one of the greatest chairs, the Inada Dreamwave, and Cliff has basically turned that chair into an iconic chair here in the U.S. market, U.S. and Canada, and it's become synonymous with top high-level Rolls-Royce type chair. That's what the Dreamwave has become. And so hats off to Cliff, good guy, great group of people over there, Alex and Brad and the rest of them all. They're just good people, and really appreciate them to work with, but congratulations to them for receiving that award. Let's see, Ogawa has a sale going on right now where you can get $500 off on the Smart 3D, $250 off on the Active, and $100 off on the Ogawa Refresh. The Inada Yumi's discontinued. Talked about that. Oh, Infinity, or Infinite Therapeutics, or Infinity, they just sent me a picture of their new building. They're moving into a 45,000 square foot building, and it looks great. I'll put it on my blog. I'm going to talk about these new models and Infinity's new building on my blog later this week or next week. And but it's a beautiful looking building, and they're moving into that in the next 4 to 6 weeks. I'm probably going to head out there to go take a look at it when they're all settled in, maybe at the end of the year or the beginning of the next year. But congratulations to Infinity, another great company who in my estimation take really good care of customers and are just really top-notch folks. And they're good people. I really enjoy working with them. A lot of integrity there too, just like Inada. And anyway, so congratulations to them on their new digs. And again, I'll show you a picture of that on the blog. Let's see what else we got cooking. There is going to be some changes. Well, some human touch stuff October 1st. And I'll talk about that in a couple of weeks. But I think that is it. But I want to talk a little bit about S-Track versus L-Track. Here's the deal. I can tell from when people call me and they ask questions, I can tell when there's a misunderstanding of what means what. The S-Track, the L-Track, what's the difference? I've talked about this on my blog. I've written an article about it, but the S-Track alludes to the shape of the spine, the S shape of the spine, like a serpent, like a snake. S shape, forward in the neck, back in the mid-back, forward in the low back, back in the buttock. And that S-Track is basically designed to follow, the track of the chair is designed to follow the curve of the spine. If you just had a straight roller track, it would hit the mid-back and the butt, but it would do nothing for your lumbar spine or your cervical spine. So the geniuses behind the creation of these things figured, well, we better make the track follow the shape of the spine. Duh. And that's what they did years ago, and that's what an S-Track is. Well, the L-Track is the S-Track roller system continuing down the butt and under the butt and to the hamstrings. So when people say, well, I don't want an S-Track, I just want an L-Track. Well, every L-Track has an S-Track. Like the S-Track is commonplace. It's like saying, I want a plate with my meal. A plate comes with every meal, or whatever, or a bowl or plate that comes with every meal. So it doesn't matter. You don't have to ask for a plate. They're going to give you one. On a massage chair, they all come with an S-track. The difference with an L-track is that the S-track now follows onto the butt and heads forward. So that's the L portion of it. And then hits the glutes, the piriformis, and the hamstring. Some of them actually hit the belly of the hamstring. Most of them hit the upper quarter or third of the hamstring, which inserts into the pelvis. But so when people say to you S-track and L-track, now you know what those are. And if you're asking for an L-track instead of an S-track, well, you're going to get the S-track. And that's good because you want the S-track. You don't want a straight bloody thing just going up and down your back. It's going to kill you. Well, I mean, it'll massage between your shoulders great and maybe the top of your butt great, but it's going to miss everything else. So all the chairs have an S-track. They all follow the shape of the spine. The L-tracks just continue that track underneath the buttock. And so now you've got that extended roller and more muscles getting massaged by the L-track. I just wanted to clarify that because I get questions about this all the time, and I can tell that people don't fully understand what S and L track means. Well, I think that's about it, eh? I think we've covered everything we need to cover. We're ending summer, which makes me so sad. People say they love the fall because the leaves change and everything's so pretty and it cools down. Didn't I talk about this 2 weeks ago? Now I'm starting to sound like a whiner, not a Widener, but a whiner. Anyways, but it's getting cold too, eh? Like we're getting rain and it's getting cold, and oh well, that's okay. It's the seasons, and thank goodness for that. Well, anyways, I'm going to see you again in 2 weeks when we do this again. But in the meantime, if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call at 888-259-5380. You can call anytime. You can chat with us on our website chat feature. You can email me. You can go to our YouTube channel and leave comments, which I'll respond to, or questions on our Facebook page. It's very easy to get a hold of me and to get a hold of any of my staff. So please reach out. If you found the video helpful, please feel free to thumbs up, like us on our YouTube channel, and spread the word on our Facebook page, through your Facebook, your LinkedIn, your Google+, your Twitter, whatnot. We just appreciate you helping us spread the word about massage chairs. Well, I'm Dr. Alan Widener from MassageChairRelief.com, and I will see you again in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.